I'm so happy to have my first grandson. In the future, he will take over as president after Shigeki.
Whose baby is that?
Hey, bro. Sorry, but I'm getting married because I had a baby with Himeko.
So you can cover the wedding expenses, right? A 3-star hotel? Are you seriously having the wedding here? That's over the budget!
I'm back. My name is Keiichi Sato. I just returned from an overseas business trip and came to my family home to pick up some clothes for work. What?
I'm so happy to have my first grandson. In the future, he will take over as president after Shigeki.
It would help if you grew up to be as brilliant as Shigeki. Thank you, everyone.
Whose baby is that?
Hey, bro. Sorry, but I'm getting married because I had a baby with Himeko.
What? Since when? I see. So when you were unreachable abroad, this is what was going on? So you've gotten closer to my brother.
Unlike you, Shigeki is the head of the planning department at an automobile manufacturer and a candidate for the next president. Plus, we get along well.
An overseas business trip is basically just a vacation, right?
No way.
So you can cover the wedding expenses, right?
Huh? Why me?
I thought you could afford it, since you do work that involves going overseas.
Does that mean you don't earn enough after all?
Keiji, you need to follow Shigeki's example.
What kind of cruel joke is this? Asking me to cover the wedding expenses without even apologizing? No one in this world would pay for a wedding under these circumstances.
Is that so? You should naturally want to celebrate your beloved brother.
I see. So that's your attitude through and through. Fine, I get it. I'll pay for the wedding. I'll rent out a top-class hotel for you. But don't you dare regret it.
Don't push yourself too hard, bro.
That's right. Since we're at it, make sure to invite some guests too. Not that you could. Thanks for covering the wedding costs.
3 months later.
Why?
What's going on?
A 3-star hotel? Are you really having the wedding here? It's way too far.
I can't believe it. I didn't think he'd go this far to show off. Let's go see Shigeki.
Hey, Dad.
Welcome, Father.
Why do you look so down?
Well, of course.
I've never worn such an expensive dress before.
I've never worn such a high-end watch, even if it's just rented.
Keiichi was practically a part-timer, wasn't he? How could he prepare such an extravagant wedding?
Would he really go this far just to show off to us? Even going as far as taking on debt?
I mean, he did go into debt, right? Really?
Wow, you look stunning. I'm the representative of Reki Reki Gym. Mr. Sato has always been a great help to us.
I'm from San Holdings. Mr. Sato has always been a great help to us.
Oh, thanks. Why are so many company presidents coming to greet him one after another?
Could Keiichi actually be a high-status person? I have to ask him directly. Keiichi, what on earth is going on?
How is it? It's an incredible hotel, right? There's no better hotel than this.
I didn't ask you to book such a place by going into debt. It's not too late. You should bow your head to Shigeki and ask for financial help. With all due respect, Mr. Sato didn't go into any debt. He secured this venue with cash. I even struggled a bit because the case was so heavy.
Where did he get that kind of money?
Are you unaware of this? Even as his family. Mr. Sato is a very famous designer, you know? I know he's a designer, but Keiichi, who is supposed to be just a designer who quietly drew illustrations at home without anyone noticing. I have no idea what you're talking about. That recent overseas business trip. He was attending a planning meeting for a collaborative product with a world-famous fashion brand. He's already signed contracts with multiple companies, and the contract fees are substantial.
No way.
Excuse my late introduction. My name is Yui Kanakiri. I am the representative of the apparel brand KU.
What? The brand that's popular with teens?
We first reached out to Mr. Sato during the time when your parents described his work as mere doodling. The first clothes he designed didn't garner much attention and didn't sell at all.
But why are you two together now?
Mr. Sato did not give up after that initial failure and continued to research design tirelessly, providing us with countless ideas. Even though Mr. Sato's earliest designs did not yield results, we were convinced of his boundless potential and exceptional talent. Mr. Sato is not someone who boasts about his hard work. He continues his efforts quietly without embellishment or flattery. It seems that you all saw those efforts as mere play. Because of that dedication, Mr. Sato's designs can now be found not only in our company but in various apparel brands.
If Yui hadn't given me that first job, I wouldn't be here today. I'm truly grateful to Yui.
Oh no. Even if it hadn't been me, someone would have discovered you eventually.
Huh. So you've been working together since way back then?
So, are you two a couple?
Couple? No, a couple. Until recently, Mr. Sato was dating Himeko. Well, I don't have a boyfriend, and I do like Mr. Sato's looks. And above all, I love his serious nature, but... No. Me as Mr. Sato's girlfriend? That would be far too much.
Your way of speaking has changed, Yui. But hey, is it really true? Can we take this whole story seriously?
Various company presidents indeed came to greet him, and more high-ranking officials kept arriving, but isn't it possible that Keiichi isn't really that impressive and we're just being fooled by his connections?
Oh? That's quite an odd thing to say.
Mr. Nito?
Mr. Sato designed the uniforms for our company's racers, and that design has become very well regarded, even in the fashion industry. I believe I mentioned that to both of you.
We did hear about it, but we never imagined it was Keiichi's design.
I'm in the HR department, and Shigeki's in the planning department, so we don't know the details.
Well, whatever. Anyway, congratulations on your wedding. And Mr. Sato, what a generous gesture to give such an amazing venue.
Oh, not at all. I simply did what any brother would do.
We also have a special course planned by a top-class chef, so please look forward to it.
That sounds amazing.
I can't believe even Mr. Nito knows Keiichi.
But it seems he doesn't know that Shigeki has taken Keiichi's girlfriend. And if Keiichi is held in such high regard, it could indirectly boost our reputation as well.
This isn't how it was supposed to be.
Keiichi! The new clothing design looks amazing. I gifted it to the employees.
Thank you. I saw it on social media. Everyone looked great in it.
Could you design something for our company as well?
I'd be happy to seriously consider it.
Mr. Sato, would it be alright if we requested a design for our next new uniform as well?
Of course, please do.
What is this? Everyone's only going over to talk to Keiichi. This wedding is about us, right? It is, isn't it?
Yeah, of course. But there's a difference between someone like me, just an employee, and Keiichi, the superstar freelancer.
But Shigeki, you are stable and a candidate for the next president. Is a more promising for the future than Keiichi, who could lose his projects at any time.
That's only if his projects stop, though.
You all, Shigeki has always been a great help to you, right? If that's the case, you should know how talented but promising Shigeki is. Go over there and passionately talk up Shigeki's greatness near Keiichi.
Got it. Wow, Shigeki is really an amazing person, isn't he? Did you know the design for this new car's steering wheel was planned by Shigeki? That steering wheel has been trending on social media and even featured in commercials. There are so many ideas from Shigeki incorporated into our cars. How about that? By the way, I heard the clothes you released 6 months ago receive an award?
I never thought they would be rated so highly.
Though sometimes the sleeves might get caught on something and tear with that product. Such accidents can be completely prevented. It's truly groundbreaking.
Oh, I can't change the subject.
What's this? Talking about Shigeki? Tell me too. I remember Shigeki was quite popular since his school days.
Yes, he received the whole box full of chocolates on Valentine's Day. Oh, Shigeki has an element that Keiji could never compete with.
What's that?
That would be Himeko. It was none other than Shigeki who won over Keiichi's girlfriend, Himeko. In no time at all, they were blessed with a child. Shigeki is Himeko's destined partner.
That topic.
Huh? What does that mean? Are you saying she was Mr. Sato's ex-girlfriend then?
Well...
Yes. So, while Mr. Sato was on his business trip abroad, Shigeki and Himeko's fated connection was formed. Mr. Sato was abroad during that time? Shigeki, what on earth is going on?
Well, this guy is just exaggerating. In reality, after Keiji and Himeko broke up, I confessed to her.
No more than that. Huh? From what I heard, when Keiichi returned from overseas, Himeko was already pregnant with Shigeki's child, right? And I heard Mr. Sato say there hadn't even been a conversation about breaking up.
Well, that's true. There was no breakup talk.
Himeko! No, that's not it, Mom and Dad. Huh? Could it be that Himeko's parents didn't know about this?
By the way, Himeko's parents are teachers, right?
If you hadn't said anything weird. I wanted you to promote Shigeki's for his work instead.
I'm so sorry. I never imagined it would turn out like this.
How could you ruin your brother's special day like this?
Exactly. How are you going to take responsibility for this?
Responsibility?
Wait a minute. We didn't do anything special, right?
We're just attending the wedding, and Shigeki and Himeko got involved on their own. And they accidentally let it slip, leading to this situation, right? So how do we take responsibility for that?
That's... Can I have a word for that? Isn't it normal for parents to scold Shigeki instead of getting angry at Mr. Sato? He essentially took Keiichi's girlfriend, and even now he hasn't explained the situation properly, which has upset Himeko's parents.
That's true. This happened because we've been too lenient with Shigeki, hasn't it?
What? You anticipated this outcome and set up this wedding, didn't you? Just to show how impressive you become.
That's right. You've always been like this. While Shigeki was steadily working hard, you were just playing around. While Shigeki was studying hard for tests, you were busy making friends and getting on the teacher's good side.
That's not true.
That's not true.
Mr. Sato has only ever been dedicated to what he loves. Sure, from the outside it might have looked like he was playing around. But isn't it wrong to blame someone who enjoys their efforts while praising someone who struggles through theirs? Shouldn't parents normally say, "Both of you worked really hard. We're proud of both of you as our sons"?
Yui,
Mr. Sato is working hard too. Everyone is working hard. If you care so much only about Shigeki, then you shouldn't have let Mr. Sato organize the wedding in the first place. Please don't ever take advantage of Mr. Sato again for your convenience. You don't have to get so worked up.
Yes, exactly.
Kikuo, she's right.
Mr. Nito,
You have a tendency to rely too heavily on a tough-minded approach, even in the HR department. Maybe after this experience, you could try being a bit more flexible in your thinking.
understood.
And Shigeki?
Yes.
You caused Mr. Sato pain. That is an undeniable fact. And it was you who unilaterally saw Mr. Sato as a rival and refused to work together as a team. I will be informing your boss about this matter. There won't be any penalties, but I'll ask them to guide you in correcting your leniency.
Oh no.
I'm sorry, Mr. Sato, for overstepping.
I've never had anyone stand up for me like this before. Your words and Mr. Nito's advice, I'll never forget them for the rest of my life. Thank you so much.
Mr. Sato?
Don't worry about it. Now, to change the subject, there's that meal by the first-rate chef, right?
Yes.
Let's all enjoy the food. From here on, let's consider this a banquet, everyone.
Yes, that's right. Of course. If anyone feels uncomfortable, you're free to leave. I'll be taking all the leftover food home.
What are you going to do?
We're leaving. This is unbearable.
You'll regret this!
And so, the wedding came to an end. Himeko was thoroughly scolded by her parents and was forbidden from going out. Of course, she also divorced Shigeki, and their child was reportedly raised with love by Himeko's parents. Fortunately, with her parents being teachers, it was said the child grew up happy and serious. Later, it was learned that Shigeki and their father made a mistake at work, resulting in the loss of their chances for career promotion, causing his mother to fall ill and be hospitalized. Shigeki and his father face even stricter scrutiny following the incident. On the other hand,
Mr. Sato,
yes,
I've always dreamed of having a wedding at a place like this.
me too.
In that case, you can choose me anytime you want.
What?
Please consider it seriously.
Understood. It seems the shock of my heartbreak would fade away sooner than I thought.
Thanks for watching.
Please subscribe.